Hello everybody, what is going on? Today I wanted to talk to you about the crazy Bitcoin price activity that we've been seeing for the past month and a half or so, and why it's not unusual, and why I think that you should still not be afraid and just hold, and why I think that the Bitcoin price will recover relatively soon, right? So starting off, I want you to look at this Bitcoin historical chart. These are the corrections since January 2012, and these are only the major corrections from all-time high levels, right? So these are corrections of 30% or more that we've had since 2012. As you can see, we've had a ton of them. We had, if you count this one that we're in right now, it started in December. You could say in 2017 we had 6 corrections alone of over 30%, and 2017 was really a good year for Bitcoin. The price definitely skyrocketed, and we had a lot of media attention. But as you can see, Bitcoin price dropping 30% is not that unusual, and even though the price here is a little bit lower, this should be a lot higher probably. You can see that we've had major drops before. We had 87%. This was a very long correction of 411 days. I don't think we're going to be in it that long, but we never know. It definitely could be. But there's been other corrections, 50%, 80%. And if you go back historically to Bitcoin's price in 2010, 2009, before this chart, there were definitely corrections where it went from $20 all the way down to a few dollars. I don't remember the exact price, but it was just a few dollars. So it dropped by more than 90% in a matter of days, and obviously it would have still been a great investment to buy at that time. And so that's why I don't want the people watching to think that, oh, this has never happened before, this is a crazy time, and Bitcoin will never recover. We don't know. People buy at these low prices, and I recommend my personal friends and myself, I've done it, to get in at these prices. This to me is a discount, even obviously at these prices, but a little bit higher than this is still a great buy for what I think the price will be at shortly. So back to the chart, I want to look at this pattern that I'm seeing, and I've noticed for the past couple of years. So I'm going to use the Coinbase chart for the past couple of years. Once it goes into oversold territory, it has one good day, and then it goes on a massive bull run. And I'm going to look at this pattern happen repeatedly, right? So we're going to go back here at the very beginning. We obviously don't want to look at the price at the very beginning of the chart, just because there's a lot of activity there when it first started trading. As you can see, the chart's not really working for these days correctly. So we're going to start off over here. The first time that I would qualify it as it going into the oversold territory. As you can see here, right there, it barely dipped into oversold. Let me zoom in a little bit more. It barely dipped into oversold. It had one good day afterwards, and that signaled, you can see right there, that signaled a nice little run. Again, it crashed a little bit right there. It had one good day, and then it just started going up like crazy. As you can see, we had another correction right there, and this was when it was still, a couple $100, and then it would have been a great time to buy this all-time high, $316. I wish I would have bought at $316. That would have been a great time to buy. I would, right now at this very low price that we consider, I would still have made great returns, right? So we go back here, and again we see the same pattern. It develops twice. One really bad day in this occasion, one somewhat good day, it crosses into oversold territory. One really good day, then it goes up a little bit, it crashes again, it goes into the oversold one more time, and then it starts to go up and up and up, and we go into this giant run from the low here in the low 200s to the highs up here of, you know, if you sold here at the very high, $500. But let me be a little more humble here and say, you know, upper 300s. So that's still very, very good returns, but that's not all. So the price again will go down here, and I'm just going to show you this pattern repeats, in my opinion, several times. It goes into oversold. This is 2016, so this we're still a few years behind. Again, it touches oversold. It has one good day, and it will start to go on this very nice little run. It's still not that bad. This takes a couple of months. It doesn't happen overnight, obviously, but it does go into very nice returns. And again, you see it down here, 430. Let's say you bought at the high, 430, or at the very lowest, 357. So let's say I'm gonna use 430, and it has a nice run up here till the 700s. So that's a couple of months, and you've almost, if you bought it a little bit lower, you doubled your money, which is wonderful. And it has another dip down here. Again, it has one good day, and it starts to recover, and it goes on a giant run. And now we're in 2017, and I don't have to show you this. This whole year was a giant run, and there's been no oversold, you know, for what appears now, let's see, the last August 2016, and then we don't touch oversold for a very long time until July again. So when Bitcoin's already over $1,000, almost $2,000, and again, it has a very bad day, it crosses oversold, and I'm sure everyone knows the story. It goes on to a very nice run until it gets down here again to oversold. But as you can see, it's a higher oversold, and then it has one good day, and it goes on this giant run again until it dips down a little bit down there. It has one good day, and then it goes on these runs. So to me, the pattern sort of repeated right there, as you can see. Very bad day, but it didn't go into the oversold. To me, that's going into the oversold is, you know, guaranteed, but not always. So to me, I'm expecting a good day sometime soon. If we have a really good day, if the price just crashes, you know, it crashes, but I expect us to have a good day relatively soon. And when we have that good day, expect the price to start going on a bit of a run. Don't expect it the next day like 2017 was. 2017 was crazy. It went from one day to another. This was, you know, September to December. In a couple of months, you just had this giant run, and I fully don't expect that. But I do expect it to start picking up. And once you see that flag, that's gonna be your signal. Remember this, it's gonna be a good signal for the price of Bitcoin. That is it for today. This is my theory. If you disagree, please feel free to comment down below. I love everyone else's opinion on this price. Everyone has an opinion, and it definitely helps me make future videos when I understand, when I get a wealth of knowledge from a lot of different sources. And I recommend you do the same. Go watch other people's videos and see what they think about the price action at this level. But I just want to end with a quote that I personally love, and it's associated to somebody, but most likely this person didn't say it. This is Baron Rothschild of Rothschild family. This is very well known with the Illuminati and a lot of conspiracy theories, but I love the phrase, buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own. So to me, this is blood on the streets. When I go to CoinMarketCap and I see a sea of red returns, that to me is the blood on the streets. That to me is a good sign to buy. In my opinion, that's what I use as a determinant. When everything is negative, that means that it can only go back up. So, or it could crash to zero. That's always the risk that we take. But millionaires are not made being conservative. You have to take some big risks, and that's what I sort of live by. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope you have a wonderful day.